What is a question?
All right, good morning. It's Saturday morning. As I mentioned to you guys on the recap yesterday, I was feeling a lot better, as evidenced by going all in on the market yesterday. So much so that I was tired and didn't do my recap video last night. But guess what? We're doing it right now in my pajamas, so you will not see my face today. But you will hear my voice, and let's jump right into it. We got a motivational video at the end. Stay tuned. Let's get into the plays. We are on demanding, by the way, a new strategy on Monday, President's Day, since we're trying to get to the dead presidents. We're going to do a new strategy for about 2 hours. I'll send a link on Twitter, so stay tuned. It'll be open to the public. Get in there, ask some questions. Let's see if we can figure out how to use this strategy to help us grow our knowledge accounts, which in turn will help grow our brokerage accounts. All right, let's get into it. Here's how you know I'm busy. Lots of trades. All right, it's dries. Let's start with dries. First play, pre-market. On point. First trade after shaking the flu. 506 starter. 529. Comfortable. All out. 469. You won't see the play on here because it was all pre-market. I haven't really figured out how TraderView shows you pre-market on their calendars. But you can see the time, 6:15, 6:22, out 7:05 Eastern time. I think that's Eastern time. Might be the opposite. But anyway, we're out of the play. Pretty good to start off the day after feeling extremely sick the previous day. Shipping all the same. This one failed the open after closing the dries. I shipped my funds over to another ticker. Hashtag winning. This was actually started pre-market. We closed it 30 minutes into the day. So you will not see the starter square, but you'll see the ending square right here. So we're out just a little less than 320. It was a nice bear flag right here. Look at that 5-minute chart. Familiarize yourself with a bear flag, re-enter the 318 and get yourself 6% more to the downside later in the day right there. That was nice. All right, who else we got? All right, this is my pre-market NAK. Pre-market position size, and a note to myself, we were short any revisiting of this area as NAC has a knack of dropping off at this point. Spotted this one with my boy Reggie. I don't think Reggie took it, but a starter pre-market, not too long into the day, we're out. So there's that exit. Boom. You see, this looks weird, but again, pre-market we're 240, whatever it was, and then it shot down into the 218 area, 3-cent trail. We're out at 221. Boom. It comes back here. You'll see on the next play that this was a double top if you're looking at pre-market activity. This is also a ticker that I was in the previous day at 257, closed it at 253 right before this fall off because this is when I had to go lay down. So not that they owe me money, but I'm familiar with what goes on here at 250. You don't like it. You didn't like it yesterday. All I ask the tickers are to be consistent with who they are. Look at what they were doing consistently last few months ago. Bull flag up. Bull flag up, bull flag, take the 2, boom, went up. Another flag, boom, went up. So it's been consistently the same, but also understanding that you need to take a little bit of break. Some folks are going to take some profit. Let's take advantage of it on the short. All right, we'll talk about the second NAC in just a moment. TraderView, ZSAN. All right, so as expected, I discussed the idea that it's time for this puppy to fail its open, and sure enough, we got the goods. We went early identifying the previous high of day as the risk. I know it says Rick, but as the risk, and soon as she started rolling over to yesterday's after hours low, I felt we were in good shape, and that we were. 324 on the entry, 298 on the exit. ADX, I believe, also said exit there. Pretty nice play. This was started right at the market open. So it kind of whipped up to the 340 area. But look what we did here, 335, 335, 335. I don't like 335. All right, you ain't got to prove it to me. Let's roll. Boom, we're in there. And we're closing out on that candle wick in this area right in here. All right, RGSE. This is like, listen, this is probably the biggest lesson of the day. What the filth was I doing? As I wrote the play out and I hand wrote intraday RSI 27. As you know I trade. Look, like this is pretty serious. Where is RGSE? Boom. There's my note. 27. That color change alone, as I wrote it, told me do not get into the trade. It told me do not get into the trade short. What am I? Short. The 27 tells me be long. Look at the chart. You can see what the chart did. It went from 213 to 230. So I should have been getting 15 cents to the upside. I played it as a breakdown for the lower today. This isn't even my setup. The play was right. The player was wrong. That would be me. Clear, easy entries at the 228, 232, fib 9. Known resistance like NAK, known resistance. Short that. And actually went back down to 212 later in the day. And what I put as a note to myself, this is not even my kind of setup. Breakdown, fake down. Poor execution on my part. You can see that it had already come back to try to close the gap. It bounced up. There's your opportunity to bear flag it and hit them and push it down right there. I don't know what that was. Maybe I thought I was going to get it to close the gap, to 2? I don't know. Poor execution. Lesson learned. All right, here's that second NAC play. NAK, as expected, it came back to double top. If only I saw the triple top later in the day. I missed that one, but got the first 2, so we good. For my buddy Mark, this is a classic example of why we take profit and can always come back and play later. So watch this. Remember the first NAK was 244. It's about the same price. It dropped to 220. Check. It's about a 10% gain. The beauty of taking the profit and coming back later is I can play the exact same play, and while I got out of this one quicker, it did roll back down to the 220 area later in the day. So in theory, a stock that only moved about 12% for the whole day, I could have gained 20% and possibly 25% if I took the third one, because this was about a 5% move if you get it played right. And then the third one, the third or the triple top, we were, I think, pre-market down, here down, and then later in the day we came back up. You can't see the rest of it, but as the rest of the day played out, it came up and rolled back down into this 220 area, if I'm not mistaken. So you could have had a good 3 plays in it, but or just take the one, hold it all day, and only get 10%. So it's important to take profit. It's also important to consider replaying the same tickers because they sometimes will give you multiple plays throughout the day. Edit. Dangerous play. I even put it on a risky, but it gave back what I expected. VWAP support, exit, and was spot on. Wild spreads too. I shorted the solid dollar mark after it set a high. I think the high went 26.30 something. So at 1% pullback, it would not hold the solid $1.26. I took it. I was only risking back up to above the high of the day. If it goes up 1 or 2%, I'm wrong. But look at this guy. This thing is up from 19, and it actually reached up to 27 yesterday. So to me, as it made that high and started rolling over, my view was, all right, lower high. Maybe something else is building. Let's take advantage of this intraday play and continue to watch it on next week. Another risky play was Kate. She was also, something that was up on pretty good news. So I'm shorted the trend break from the intraday yesterday. I think we had some solid uptrending here. This is the intraday. So boom, little bull flag, boom. Trend line that. Breaks through, hit it. Wait, make sure you're good. Make sure we're not bull flagging again. Wait. High of the day, 24 was my risk. And then we roll on down to the solid dollar mark, 23. What do I put here in my note? Covered the ADX signal. Get the ADX in your life for you Momo traders. I think it's a very good indicator. And IMMU is the last one, and I'm going to be off. Shorted the fib, 50% resistant on my charts. Kind of easy money as the ticker has not liked that area the last 10 days. If you go back and take a look at what it's done over the last 10, 15 days, every time it was above 550, once it gave the 550 up, it tried to touch it maybe 4 times. So it's a good spot. Oh, you can see it down here on this chart, the 30-minute chart. So here we are, 5.6 drop. 5.6 drop. 557 drop. 557. I don't want you to do nothing besides be consistent with who you are. In the intraday, this is what we're looking at. Nice push up, short squeezing on a Friday, a little bit of flag, boom, put another flag on it, take advantage while it's going down to the flag. I actually called live with the guys. I said, I think it's going to go and test the VWAP, which was probably at the 532 area. I took my profit here because it's later in the day and I'm ready to start shutting it down. But it did give me another 1%. Not a big deal, but at least the theory, we take the profit and we see if it still plays out. Comfortable knowing that it did go and revisit the VWAP, which was right about this area on my chart. All right, good people. Monday, stay tuned on the Twitter. We'll have the link for the on-demand session. It'll be open to the general public, so it will be different than our normal numbers. So for our team, know that it's going to be different, but you guys will have access to that on Twitter and Discord. Let's get on into the motivational video. You guys have a great weekend. Shout out to the NBA. It's All-Star Weekend in New Orleans.
Wasn't watching.
What do you want to do tonight? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
This is one of the great secrets that some of the most successful men and women have known throughout the centuries. It has been passed down through ancient dialects and scriptures and shuffled among the secret societies of the world. This information has the ability to bring you massive success or massive suffering, depending on how you use it. And it's only 2 words. I am. I am is probably the most powerful 2 words in the human language. Whatever you attach to I am, you become. Whatever you connect to your I am becomes your experience. If you connect your I am to anything negative, negativity will be the final product. If you connect your I ams to positivity, those positive seeds have to eventually germinate. Your subconscious mind is always listening and always obeying the commands you are giving it. Command it wisely, because the commands that you give it will manifest in your world. Here are some I ams that'll help you to create a magnificent life. Use these words often, repeating them with conviction and authority. I am. I am healthy. I am wealthy. And I am wise. I am brilliant. I am magnificent. I am genius. I am exuberant. I am elated. I am happy. I am strong. I am powerful. I am tenacious. I am successful. I am fortunate. I am expansion. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am affluent. I am abundant. I am bountiful. I am prosperous. I am healthy. I am lively. I am energetic. I am honorable. I am honest. I am integrity. I am courageous. I am daring. I am intrepid. I am educated. I am prudent. I am wise. I am business savvy. I am discerning. I am cunning. I am a multi-millionaire. I am financially prosperous. I am opulent. I am generous. I am charitable. I am a philanthropist. I am a piece of the Creator. I am a part of God. I am connected to the source. I am infinite. I am boundless. I am immeasurable. I am wonderful. I am impressive. I am magnificent. I am a magnificent speaker. I am a brilliant communicator. I am a master at speech. I am an overachiever. I am outstanding. I am a go-getter. I am a massive success. I am a wonderful leader. I am walking brilliance. I am charming and charismatic. I am a pleasure to be around. I am infinite wisdom. I am total understanding. I am wise counsel. I am creating more prosperity. I am producing endless joy. I am now creating a magnificent life. Say these affirmations as often as possible, as much as possible.
I am uploading the video now.